And we're back. Got ourselves number 5 out of 5 on Jelliet, which now has Artisan, Workaholic, and oh my god. That's a really good pal. It's not, but it has basically everything I would want except for Hydromaniac, which I could care less about. So it's female. That'll matter for what I'm going to choose to breed it with in the future, I guess. I don't actually remember if Jelliet came from these two. I think it must have. I'm going to remove Kativa as my breeding pal for right now anyways. And it looks like my pals just got back from where they were. So now that this thing has Artisan, Workaholic, Remarkable Craftsmanship, I'm pretty much just going to find any male pal that I feel like trying out with it. By male... What would go well with a Jelliet? Maybe a Jolthog Christ. That could be something kind of cool, I don't know. Complete guesswork. Although I will say I really wish that there was some kind of mechanic in game that would kind of hold on to that information and maybe like note down what breeding things I've tried. Just want to make sure that they're actually... Oh wow, he looks really cool. Yeah, no, they're doing their thing. I'll go and grab my rewards. Not great, not bad. Alright, I can't make any more of these because I've run out of stone. That makes complete sense. But I have 40 of them, so it's still pretty good. Just gonna really quickly cook a few extra berries for these guys because I'm a little worried they're gonna starve to death. 322 might be okay, actually. Let's do a real quick inventory fix. No idea what to do with Swee hair. Guess we'll just shove it somewhere. Do we need to repair anything? Not really, no. And this is where we're at for research. So, I could make myself a fine bed. I don't know that it does anything different. Improve restorative capabilities. I didn't know the bed had that in the first place. What is an anti-grav belt? Night Star Sand. Alright, well, if I figure out what the hell Night Star Sand is, I'm definitely going to make that. Otherwise, I'm a little bit tempted to just go directly and mine some stone. Oh, I need to assign the Mossandra Lux to the research station. And we could probably take a quick peek at this base, just to make sure nothing's going wrong. I mean, they're not starving, but they're getting pretty damn hungry. Pretty sure this is one of the ones that I put on watering duty. Let's see. Okay, Azurobe Crest is going to be better for that. Or, sorry, normal Azurobe. And I don't really need Dumund there. If I have anything with better mining, then I should probably... Oh, I just sent it away. Crap. Alright, so reminder to self, the next time that my expedition comes back, I should probably put the correct miner in the correct place. Now, I haven't really made my way through here, but I was considering going to a fiery mountain up this way somewhere. So... I do feel like I should probably explore this area, but I think what I'm going to do instead, I think this might be where the fiery mountain is. I'm not entirely sure. And if I can even get, like... Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me now. There was a boss pal that I got. This one. Blaze Howl. I probably just sent it away, which is annoying. But yeah, I assume that it's going to have better firepower than whatever I've got at my base. Kindling... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, level 5. Okay. We need more of that. I don't know how long it takes to respawn, but we need more of that. Not even going to question what I just did. Just going to ride the Fengalope and call it a day. Oh. Oh, that's what that 23-minute timer was. Whoops. Well, in that case, there's a couple areas around here that I could probably explore. I might just head kind of east and then south. It's downhill. Alright, well, you know what that means. I feel like we've been here, which means I should probably investigate this building over here. Oh good, it's not friendly at all. Alright. 115 meters to go for the checkpoint over this way, so I think we're going to grab that first. How are we doing on Swee? Three to 5 and 2 of them attacking me. I couldn't ask for better. Okay, well. I see one in the distance. Oh no. Okay, 2 out of 5 on those. I keep getting distracted in every direction. Like, I really was, I swear I was gonna go and check out that building, but there's also this. No idea who came up with these mini-games, but they're a bit ridiculous. Almost pointless. Okay, so we could go that way because there's probably something in that open area, but I don't really want to find out the hard way that it ends up just being Anubis again. So I'll head back this way and find out why I'm seeing ice damage over here. It looks like maybe the building full of people that I was talking about has gotten attacked by a group of Swee. Totally what's happening. Alright, well, no idea what this is, but I see red names, red health bars. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, can that go through walls? Oh, it can! Okay, I've pissed off the whole building. This is getting bad. Oh, good. Yeah, no, you have a rocket launcher. That's fine. You know what? Hell Zephyr's just handling this situation. I'm just kind of letting it happen. Just picking off the easy stragglers here. Wait, I have a sword, don't I? Where is it? There it is. Completely forgot I made that. We might as well just charge in at this rate. I think they might be stuck in there. I don't know if they have the ability to open doors. They sure don't seem to. Single player playthrough, so I'm gonna go with no, but thanks for asking. I'm sure there are people playing on servers. Whoa, holy shit. Oh god, I'm stuck in here now. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let me just... Hell Zephyr, can you see that? Wait, can I see that? Can I... Oh yeah, that's the way. You can swing a sword through walls, who knew it? That's what you get for attacking me with a machine gun. Oh shit, he's alive still. I thought he was down. Alright, so that didn't go so well. Didn't go so bad, but it really didn't go so well. Wooden barricade schematic. Okay, nothing really amazing. I don't think I've got 5 of these things yet, though. Yep, 3 out of 5. So at least there's that. Yeah. No, nothing up here. Can't use the satellite somehow. What does that say? It's probably just lorem ipsum or numbers or something. Can't quite tell. Doesn't look like I'm supposed to be able to read it, let's put it that way. So there's an eagle statue kind of this way. And some sleeping Swee, but what I'm actually going to do is jump over to this cliff and use Nox and see if there's anything that I'm missing in the area. Doesn't look like it, surprisingly. Jesus, how high does this go? Castaway's Journal Day 6, that should be interesting. And Vamworm Crest, we'll grab that in a... that's probably coming over here, and it's going to attack me if it does, so I'm just going to start with this, actually. We'll take a look at the journal in a moment. Oh, yeah, nice work, Hell Zephyr. A+ performance on that one. You want to maybe use an attack that can hit it? No? Okay, well, send in the deer. Oh, that's only 16%, that's a problem. Okay, okay, okay. Enough of that. Alright, let's have a look at that journal. Castaway's journal day... I thought I just got day 8. No, I definitely didn't. I've read day 8 before. Okay. Day 6. Something has bothered me since I arrived here. Far off in the distance, I can see what looks like an enormous tree, big enough to be a so-called world tree spoken about in so many myths. Still, it's so large that no amount of fog would be enough to obscure it from view from outside the island. The only hypothesis I came up with was that something other than fog envelops this island, preventing it from being seen from the outside world. In other words, some kind of mechanism must be preventing it from being seen from the outside. It seems likely that the mysterious powers of the Pels have had something to do with it. So, can I just go to the tree? I didn't even really think to try. Whatever, we're going this way first, mostly because that looks awesome in the nighttime. Got a really good lead up on that one. I should probably stop over there to get the... Yeah, I'm gonna stop over here to get the statue. Also, is that another one of these? Jesus. Well, that just felt way too easy. I got my ass beat by one of those things early on. Okay, is this where no, this is not where I just was. Okay. What the hell? Got like stunned or something. A little bit worried that that Van Worm Crest is gonna... Okay, it's involving itself in this. I don't know which one it's after, though. You know, I see this as a self-solving problem right here. I'm just gonna sit back and sip my coffee. Matter of fact, I might even run up and open a door. Okay, there's two of them that are mad. One of them just can't seem to get here. Alright, now is it pissed at me or is it gonna leave? That's the real question here. That one's still mad at something over here. I'm not really sure what's happening. No, it's definitely mad at me. Alright, well, I'll at least fight it on reasonably flat ground. But it seems to be kind of stuck in a cliff and a tree at the moment. There we go. Did not mean to throw that. Just wanted to check the percent. And 35 sounds good. Even got the crit. Oh, what the hell are you? Univolt. You're coming with me. Matter of fact, I'm a little bit afraid to send Fengalope out at you. Hopefully you don't get one shot. 85%. Come here. Alright, sick. Level 21 Univolt, so that means that we're in a... Hello. In an area that's actually somewhat close to my level. More so than some of the previous ones. Just gonna beat you with a sword until you're just about down. I don't regret crafting the sword. It wants to sit in are you telling me at any time I can just hit emotes? Sit in chair, and I just sit in the middle of the air like I'm in a chair? Okay. You learn something new about this game every little while. Sometimes things that you wish you didn't know.
Yep.
Glad you agree, player character. Nice. Another Univolt. Okay, that's a ridiculous attack. We're just gonna put an end to that right now. Had to know. 14 and 20 for damage from the sword. Just kind of seemed like a sword against a tree might actually work. Some dire howls down here, only level 13 though. You know, it's been a long time since the very first Mammorest walked past me and scared the crap out of me. I think we're finally ready for this. This is around my level. Like, this is kind of doable. Managed to keep only one of them pissed off so far. Uh-oh. Okay. Really glad I made the red spheres all of a sudden. Oh, that didn't even work. Hey, don't you touch Fengalope. Alright, and I think I saw a third one up this way. Somehow a dire hell and a gale claw are fighting. You know, I really thought these were going to be stronger. Whoa! Every time this game just wants to make an ass out of me when I open my mouth. Four out of 5. Hey, we got a level up. I can upgrade my shield. I can craft a sword now, even though I'm using one. I can make a new fishing pole, a production assembly line. Don't know why I would want it, but I can grow potatoes. Cool. A lot of stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna straight up try and kill the first one of these, I guess. Oh nice, the sword can hit both at once. Oh, missed. This will be number 5 if we get him. Sweet. We still need a couple of univolts. We at 3 or 4? 3. Okay. This could be a bad decision, but I'm just going to try and do this without a pal. Okay, well I crit that one and killed it, so that's not how I meant that I don't think this is going to be a good idea, but it's how it turned out. Four out of 5. And 5 out of 5. It's a dead univolt over there and a couple of hang you. Not really sure what to make of that. So if I go pretty much almost exactly south, there should be a boss in this direction. Ah, damn it. And I messed it up again. Really isn't that hard to get the timing of this right, I'm just bad at it. Oh, it's asleep, not dead. That's probably for the best. Looks like it's underneath of this rocky encampment. Oh, Tarantras. Haven't seen that in a while. If memory serves, I've only got one of them as well. Oh, they're a little stronger than I thought. Oh my god. Oh, mistake. Hellzephyr can probably hit from here with that attack. Yeah, perfect. Like, just about all of his attacks are long-range hits. Oh shit, that one flanked me! Yeah, poisoned, and I have no idea how to get rid of poison. I wasted 2 spheres trying to hit that one. There we go. If I can get the 2 ads down, there's at least a... oh crap, there's a chance that Fangalope might be able to take this thing down. It's already at half HP though, and I'm still poisoned. I might just die. Yep, there I go. Well, I caught 2 of them, so that's, you know... something positive came out of that. And we can head back to our base and see how our breeding pals are doing. Makeshift SMG schematic. Okay, so this is actually confirming something to me. I wasn't sure if you could just put stuff into the fridge and have it be okay there forever. Apparently not. So we got another Lavander, a Tansy, and I think this was an egg that I'd hatched myself. And that was a deer. I thought I had one in here. Alright, doesn't matter. We have cake. We do not have cake. There's no way I'm out of cake. There must be cake at the other base. How have I done this to myself? Look, it's a fun game, and I haven't had a you know, I've been looking around for something decent to play for a long time. Let's just put it that way. What are these guys doing? We got 158 to 135. So they're actually kind of not in a good position to be making cake right now. They just kind of need to be making food for the base. I might have to put in a secondary furnace or, like, figure out some kind of different food situation, because we don't seem to be keeping up with demand very well right now. Oh, actually, this is what I need to do. I need to wait for this to be done, which I didn't realize would be, like, 34 seconds. Okay, never mind, I'll go back to cooking, I guess. There's a pal that I caught that's really, really good with kindling that I need to add to my base pretty much immediately. But unfortunately I sent it off to, you know, do stuff. I've only got 14 of these myself, so I'm going to take, like, 46, and then do that. Okay, pals have returned from the expedition. That's really good. There was a fishing rod that I unlocked that I wanted to take a look at, but I don't think I actually oh no, I did. Cativa. Where is the fishing rod? Because this is Chillet. This is the one that I have a schematic for. Am I really this blind? Or do I have to use like a... This doesn't say where I have to make it. I might have to make it at the item assembly line or whatever it is that I need to build next, so it is what it is. Production assembly line... 10 cement. I keep meaning to go here and just put, like, 50 cement in here. Alright, so fire pals that I've got right now, Wixen, basically, and Arsoc's similar situation. Blaze Howl, however, kinda ridiculous. So we're just gonna go ahead and upgrade that for that. So these two can't breed until I have cake, but I can't get cake until this is kind of done. I am actually going to take like 300 berries and fast travel them over to my other base. For some reason, I think it was because my pal that I had that was supposed to plant these was, for some reason, thinking that I wanted it to be in the ranch, and that was what was kind of screwing things up at this base for food production for a little while. Matter of fact, now that everything's back, I'm going to go ahead and sort this by... What does this thing do? This thing just plants. My best planter is level 4, and it does a bunch of other stuff, and increases planting work suitability by +1 for all pals at base. Does that apply to it as well? It does not. Either way, that's going to be a whole lot better. Also, it's able to harvest things, so that's good. It's got watering, growth, yeah, this is all doing its thing. We should have a little bit of stone to be able to take back, right? No? I really don't want to have to manually mine stone, but if I don't, then I basically can't build a whole bunch more pal spheres, so... We're just gonna... Oh, there goes all my momentum. We're just gonna jump over here for a second. Seems like a ridiculous resource to be running low on. But the reason I couldn't make any more cement, ran out of stone. Reason I can't make any more pal spheres, ran out of stone. So we'll just take one full inventory of stone back, and maybe that'll just kind of solve that problem until I can solve it the right way. $900 out of $950 seems fine to me. I think this would be really fun on a community server. I don't know what the end goal would be, though. Just level up and catch lots of pals. Like, it doesn't really strike me as a game that would work well for something like Rust type. Also, I think I'm going to replace Jelliet and Gelroy from my base real quick. Because the whole reason that they sounded good is because of this. While Jelliet and Gelroy are in your base, Jelliet's watering speed increases by 50%. Same thing applies to Gelroy. But, like, this thing has level 4 watering. That just seems like it'd be a lot better. So we're going to do that. And that. So now these two are in my base watering things, and I think that's more likely to get this done a little bit more expeditiously. So we have 212 there, another 100 or so of these to go. The problem is, until these are done, reasonably, I want to get these baked berries done so that I've got enough food for the pals while I go back to making cake here. And I'd like to set this to make cake before I go out on my next adventure. Because that way I can, you know, breed pals when I come back. I needed 10 more cement to be able to do something. I just don't exactly recall what it was. I think maybe I should try to breed Blaze Howl. I just don't really know what I would breed it with. I don't know. We're going to the mountain area pretty much either next or pretty soon, so I'm not really too worried about it. I might stop by the Blaze Howl boss fight actually next and see if I've got, see if I've got the resources to fight that again. Let's see. Gonna make 37 of these. We're at 17, so that'll be decent. That'll be like 64. I need a production assembly line. By the time these guys get over here to help, I'm going to be done. Alright, and on the production assembly line, now I can finally make the intermediate rod. Which, wait, this takes 10 cement to make this rod? The hell kind of sinker am I using here? Alright, so beginner fishing rod, chill it, gone. Intermediate fishing rod, Cativa, kept. What else did we unlock? We got, oh, Giga Shield. Can I build that? I can build that. Might even be here. Sweet. Giga Shield. Sure, my pals could be helping with this, but they're kind of off doing their own things. Oh, enhanced hip lantern. I mean, sure, why not? We need 30 ingots for that, but I don't see why not. Probably have a couple over here. Probably have a couple over here, holy shit. This really feels like I'm playing the game wrong when I've got to do this stuff manually. But I know they're all doing other various important tasks. Before I forget, I'm going to send them off to... Oh, I didn't even take the rewards. Oops. I mean, Mosandra Lux has my highest handicrafting right now, and I guess they are over there doing research that is sort of more important than this, so it is what it is. If I'm going to go out on an adventure, though, I'm going to want to make sure that I've got lots of these red spheres. But also the dungeon back there appears to be open again, so I'm going to grab the 8 of these that I've got, switch over to the yellow ones that I've got more of, and hop on in. I hit the tree. Okay, fair enough. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I see two sulfur right beside each other where I can double mine them, I'm taking. Sometimes you get blueprints out of these, so I'm trying to grab any that I see. Also those dog coin things. What the hell is that? Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, it's a depresso. I'm gonna be honest with you, these things are such a low level that I don't want to have my pal accidentally kill them. Nice, got all three. I've only found one of those out in the wild, so I'm not really sure where they're from. Let's see if anyone got to work on these. Of course they didn't. And somehow that thing is still sending pals through the gate. That's strange. Let's see, we got cementing. I could make a decent amount of course ammo. How much have I got? 211. Yeah, I probably should. Alright, things look like they're in pretty good order here. If I bring some wheat... I should be able to start a couple of cakes here, and then we can go out on safari and see what kind of pals we can catch today. Alright, they've got a decent supply of food. We've got our cakes started. What did I even just push? Oh, I didn't realize I could do custom markers by pressing E. I probably should have read this before. Oops. Anyway, I want to catch another one of these. I'm fairly confident that they respawn. Okay, nobody saw that. Sweet, it does respawn. Okay. I think Fangalope had... Was it? Yeah, Fangalope had a couple of super effective attacks on it, I think. Okay, Fangalope is on fire, so I'm gonna go ahead and send the bird. Okay, I missed, but 40%'s a reasonable chance. Nice. Okay, I'm immediately going back to my base and assigning that because, yeah. That's gonna massively speed up the cake production. Yeah, I guess we'll go back this way. That's not at all what I meant to do. I think Incineram's gonna be the one that goes, because, yeah, no question about it. I mean, it's still not gonna be quick, but... that's not terrible. I've seen worse. Anyway, right back to where we were. If the map would let me scroll, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, that was the deserted islet, I guess. Oh yeah, because I flew out there with Anubis. So I've never been to this island. But I keep talking about how I'm going to go to the volcano, and I'm pretty sure that's this way. Mind you, I've kind of solved the kindling problem a little bit. We'll see what happens. Oh, fishing spot. I can try my new fishing rod out. Alright, the green area looks like it's like 20 to 30% bigger. Feels like it might be moving a little bit faster too, I'm not really... what the hell is that? Killamari Primo. It sinks its fangs into its enemy's neck, draining every last drop of blood. When two Killamari Primos latch onto each other, they become locked in a restless struggle. Weird. Alright, let's get more of those. Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. Sounds like it hit something, but I'm leaving, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, Gobfin's trying to attack me down here. I'm sort of undecided. Do I go for the fiery mountain, or do I try and get to the tree? There's a giant tree over that way. I don't know if it'll let me just go over there, or if I have to do something first. Yeah, we're here now. Let's at least see what level these monsters are. I mean, 31 isn't that bad. Maybe we'll try something else. Okay, these ones are 33, and I'd rather they not be attacking me right now. Oh crap, I'm out of... Oh, they're not attacking me, they're attacking... Blaze Howl. And now they're all stuck. Whoop. I mean... I don't know what the fuck just caused them to blow up at the end there, but... Maybe they had flamethrowers and I lit them on fire? I don't know. All I know is I'm going to try and catch... Oh, wait, that's level 38. Nope, 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 nope. We're out. 10 is too many levels ahead of me. We are leaving. I would like to grab that fire egg off the top of there, but I don't really want to aggro anything else in the area. I just want to get one decent, okay, level 33 we can do. One decent, like, waypoint. Where the hell is... Okay. I guess it's going all the way over there while this thing just walked up the cliff. Holy shit. Seriously. How can a bird not figure this out, but this guy can just walk up the cliff? You know what? I'll go down here. I'll make it easier. The combat AI needs some work. There's no question about that, but it's still a super fun game. And that's a new pal. Looks like there's an eagle statue right here, actually. Somewhere. Wait, what the hell? Hell's Zephyr got knocked out. Oh shit, I'm gonna land right on top of them. Fuck's sakes. Keep falling down further and further. Just jump, goddammit. I keep forgetting to use Nox. And there's nothing around me anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's another Piran right here. I gotta be a little bit careful, because I think this thing's gonna be super effective. Yep. I mean, if you're gonna keep jumping at me with more and more of these Pirans, I'll keep catching them. Or not. You know what I bet happened? It probably... Yeah, I'm just noticing it now with my Fengalope. It's put away right now, but it is on fire, so its health is dropping. And I don't know how to stop that from happening. I think there it just went out. But I think that might have been what happened to Hell Zephyr, is it was on fire when I put it away, and then it just sort of died afterwards. Which basically means I should jump back to town here. And go ahead and put my flying pal back in here. Let's take a look at some of the new captures. Can be ridden, well-mounted, changes the player's attack type to fire, increases fire attack 5%. Makes sense. Level 4 and level 2. This was that Killamari Primo thing. Got a couple of Depressos. Yeah, not a whole lot of new stuff. But if this is done, we can have this make like maybe like 10 cakes. That's going to take a long time. Now, what are my fire pals here? I guess I can replace Wixen with... Did I really not catch another blaze howl? I thought I caught 2 of those for some reason. Oh wait, maybe I put it in the other base, duh. Yeah, level 3 and level 3 versus level 4 and level 2, I guess that's fine. Because I don't really need Wixen doing handiwork and moving stuff around as much. Whereas the faster we're making cakes and metal bars, the faster this base is going to get off to the races, so to speak. What the hell have I got in my inventory? Oh, it's an incendiary grenade. Okay. I'll probably keep the high quality bait. We got some polymers. And the rest of that's fine. So it is a bit problematic that I don't have my flying pal right now. But at the same time, I don't really use him that much, so it's not the end of the world. I could probably head back up there, but I don't really have another pal with me that's strong enough to fight that stuff. If I sort this by level... Yeah, basically Piran would be my best bet here. Well, let's take a quick peek at the other base and see if they've made, any cakes yet. If they have, we can continue our breeding program. Zero out of 6, but that is damn close. If I give them a hand, it'll be done in a few seconds. So this was Jolthog, Christ, and Jelliet. Two and a half minutes. Yeah, I didn't think I had any cement anywhere. I'm just gonna need a bunch of nails anyway, so I'm gonna make some. I guess I don't really need this. Oh, I shouldn't even be doing that here, now that I think about it. Because I have this stuff. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I should take a look at the research station. It's probably done. Yep. So we're up to 20% extra handiwork, speed from the pals. Put a kindling research in here. Oh, you're actually helping me for once. Okay. If you're gonna do that, I'll make some nails. This was an egg that I found out at the volcano, and it's a Leespunk ignis. A pal with an unusual obsession with their standing posture, always in search of the hottest pose. This pal's owner, it's one of the Ginyu forests, basically. Let's see what these two produced. Cativa. Why is everything a Cativa? If I breed two Cativas together, what do I get? So I think that's the second one that I got with Artisan Remarkable Craftsmanship. I'm gonna try it. Actually, what gender is this one? This one's male. And if I search by Remarkable Craftsmanship, it's that one. And this one's female. Perfect. I'm assuming this doesn't produce a Cativa, but I don't know why I'm assuming that. I just feel like every time I put two actually cool pals in, I just get crap out, so might as well just give in. Try something seemingly kind of dumb. I don't know where Hellzephyr went. Oh, there he is right there. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So if I grab this, put him in the last box so I can find him again. And I can probably put Leespunk Ignis in here. Not very good stats. And that still leaves us kind of waiting around a couple of minutes for things to happen. So what should I do? I guess I'll make my Pal spheres. And I'm just going to take a second to stretch and stand up and, you know, wait for this to finish, basically. Right, looks like we're done. How many more of these can I queue up? Only 9. And it's, again, a lack of stone. $29 on that. A couple of minutes on that. This is halfway done, but for some reason I don't see the pal that should be working. Oh, it says they're on a short break. Okay. Makes sense. Well, there's not a great deal that I can do, I guess. So I'll do a little bit of farm work. How do I load presets? Use. There we go. Okay. Zephyr's back in my party. Cativas are, well, they exist. Probably just about ready to lay an egg, almost. We've got cake being made here, not very quickly. Just want to take a real quick look over here and then we'll get right back to exploration. We're about halfway, so we kind of need to waste a little bit of time doing other things before we come back here. Seems like there's an island here that I just never visited. Let's take a look. That is to the east. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go to it from my base, actually. Is that this one? No, but I also haven't been there. That one. Alright, it's time to visit some of our scenery. It was a pretty good launch. But I'm going downwards pretty quickly here, so I have to summon a Hell Zephyr. Sunlit Isle. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Not totally sure what I'm looking at. Oh, it's one of these. Generating electricity, pal. And I don't have one. Really didn't need to use that tier of Pal Sphere for that, did I? I feel like it really wanted me to come to this island early. I just didn't. Oh, we got a laid-back angler level 12. Perfect weather for fishing, huh? But wouldn't you know it, I haven't seen a single bite all day. The jellyette I've been trying to catch just won't take the bait. Jellyette meat is so firm and chewy I can't get enough of it. Say, if you manage to catch one, could you share a bit with me? I mean, maybe? You'd stop talking about it in such a creepy-ass way? Oh, wrong one. I should probably write down all the stuff that I try when it comes to pal breeding. Like, combinations-wise, I mean. Just realizing now how I'm sort of screwing myself, because I have no idea what I've done and what I haven't. Alright, well, at least we got 5 of those new pals. This looks like I can take it, maybe? No? Scenic flowers. What else we got? We got some Finsiders up here. Don't need any more. Got a weird shell. This would be a really nice looking place for a base. Don't need herbals, though. Well, while I'm in the area, I might as well check out this one over here. I think I can see something up there. Looks like maybe one of those statues. Just a bit of a crapshoot for what level this is going to be. But it looks like I've leveled up. Scouring Islet. I think we start with the waypoint statue. Okay, where was I? There was a chest down this way. And some weird looking enemies I've never seen before, but they're level 32, so it might be kind of rough to fight 3 of them at a time. This wants electricity, it looks like. Did they just jump off the cliff? What are we doing here? 2 and 3%. That's not looking great. You know what? Send it. It seems to have only pissed 2 of them off at least, and oh crap, I'm thornsed. I can't dodge. I can't dodge roll. Fangalope's almost dead. Oh, I'm on the wrong spheres. Shit, I was on the blue ones. Okay, that was not my best performance. That might have been my worst performance of the entire game so far. Round 2. Orange spheres selected, starting with Hell Zephyr. So I just feel like that fire attack it usually starts with is going to be good. Yeah. We're also fighting one at a time this time, I think. No, we're not. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna die again. I could still catch this. Damn it. I mean, if it's gonna let me respawn right here, I might as well take another crack at that. Wonder if they're already aggro. Doesn't look like it. I'd rather not waste a red sphere for this, but if this doesn't catch him, I'm going to. Alright, we did catch it though. Not my prettiest catch, but technically a catch. There we go, 1 out of 5 on Nidal. Now that I'm not fighting 3 at once, Fangalope might have a bit better odds. I think I'll stick with Hell Zephyr actually. The fire attack's just a bit too good. Wait a minute, does Hell Zephyr count as an electric type? And where the hell is it going? Okay, well. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the combat AI needs a little bit more work. But it's still really fun. It said something in the description of Hell Zephyr about it having like lightning that sends people to hell or something. Apparently it doesn't have work suitability for electricity though. Oh well. Oh, there's a level 40 boss Nidal. That explains this island. Okay, so it's Cactuar Island from Final Fantasy. Like, actually though. Can I... Yes. And that one fell off a cliff. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, there he goes. Wait, what? What the hell just happened? I'm getting out of here. Hell Zephyr just got completely destroyed. I think I might have pissed off the boss. Oh good, it's still after me and I'm gonna die now. Never mind. I guess that's the end of me whenever it decides to use that attack again. I was gonna try and go around these dig toys and see if I can get to that fishing spot, but I'm on 250 HP, it's not looking great. I think we'll wait the timer out on this. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, I see. So, from my experience, anything with a light like that, impossible to catch. Like, basically impossible. So, we'll see how this goes. Not sure which one I've hooked. I don't think it's the purple light one. I think it's just the normal fish. And even that's a little bit problematic. At least we have the upgraded rod this time. That's new. Pangullet Lux. Maybe I'll try for this one first for a practice run. There's just a dead cactus floating around. Yeah, this ain't happening. I don't know how I'm supposed to catch that, but it's like actually as difficult as the legendary fish were in Stardew Valley. This one presumably is going to be worse, so... I don't even know that it's worth trying, but I'm still going to try. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no. I've also kind of realized I'm stuck on this island. Because my way of getting here required a flying pal. As I'm sure you can appreciate, Hell Zephyr is no more at the moment. So I guess we just explore the island a little bit better, and then I'm just gonna have to die to be able to get out of here. Damn it. How? How? Holy shit. Okay. Well, they just one-shot me and my pal. Not sure what was going on there. But I don't think we're going back to Cactus Island for a little while. We're a little bit hosed now because we've got to put these two in here for 10 minutes. But there is cake here, so I can finally answer the question of what do you get when two Cativas cativate. Really hoping this isn't just another Cativa. I mean, it'd make sense if it was, but can always hope. Alright, auto stack got most of the things, except for... Jesus. Okay, do mud chowder is like crazy good food. It's just gonna sit in here and rot to the end of its existence, but that is nuts. Okay, I could probably repair this. We've made 147 more ingots, that's really good. Made a bunch of ammunition for me, that's really good. Oh, research is complete. That was kindling research. I'm not really sure what the flame cauldron is, but I'm kind of working my way down to there. So, because I've now got research in progress, I don't know if that's going to auto-assign... Oh wait, no, that was Wixen that I had that auto-assigned to there. I don't even have that pal at the base anymore, so I'm going to have to find the research lab and pick one of these two. Doesn't really matter which one to go and research fire-based stuff. This one's still working on cake. This has probably just got a couple minutes left. Yep, 58 seconds. Dungeon is not ready yet, it looks like. What can I do at the base? I seem to always need more cement. Oh, shit, that's what I need more of. Okay, I'm gonna just go and mine some stone. It's just, for some reason, been a perpetual problem for me for the last quite a while now. There is a pal, and I forget which one it is. I think it might be the, kind of jellyfish-looking turtle thing. that makes it so that stone is 80% lighter in your inventory, so I should probably go and grab that as my final team member, but that seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can hold 950, this isn't too bad. It's more just annoying that I have to come out and mine stone in the first place. Trying to think of what the best way to solve this problem's gonna be. I never did put dig toys into base number 2, did I? Because it was out on an expedition when I went to. So I should do that before I do anything else. Yeah, that's still the closest. Okay, so I go to the far base, I put dig toys in, assuming that I didn't send out another expedition. I don't think I did. And then I should probably assign it directly to the stone mines. Maybe. Who's it replacing is the question. Actually, the real question is why the hell have I got a Lee's Monk? I think I put this in originally just to carry stuff. Okay, they got lots of that left. 0 out of 2 cakes, which means they probably have delivered a few of them to here, yep. So we have 3 more cakes, a crap ton more ore. That's actually really good news. That means we've got a lot more breeding to do than I'd realized. But I need to know what 2 Cativas end up giving me. Because if that's a Cativa egg, then I can just assume that 2 of the same pal always give you the same pal. It is. Okay. Good to know. So I have a male and female of those. I don't know, maybe I'll just pick 2 weird-looking things like Purin and Finsider or something, or like Mammorest. That seems like a good choice. That one's female, and maybe Elphidron? Sure, why not? Is that one? No, that one's female. So if I clear that, then sort to male. Maybe a Mao Christ? That sounds like it could be an interesting combination. I have no idea what to put in here. What is service-minded? Oh. You know what? What's got the highest work suitability levels? Maybe that's what we'll do, is just breed the 2 things that have the highest work suitability levels. Alright, Mammorest and Purin. Pyrin? Not really sure. Alright, these things are actually doing their job pretty well. Give a little bit of help with the wheat. And let's see, that's completed, so since we've set these 2 things off to breed, I guess, oh, I need to flesh out my team before I send things, or else I'm going to end up sending members of my team. That's not going to be good. Oh, they're not. Please tell me that didn't reset the timer. It did not. Perfect. I didn't know if it would, actually. That's sort of good to know. Don't know why it would ever come up, but it's good to know. Swimming ability, +5. Movement speed plus another 0.5. Research is happening, I guess, into kindling level 2. These guys are chopping trees down for some reason. What is Mossandra even good for? Like, level 4 woodcutting, I guess that is helpful that it's been doing that. And level 4 carrying's good, level 3 seeding. So do I need this? Yeah, I guess this does have harvesting. Although Bee-Guard is technically better at it. But I think that one might be in my... Yeah, that one's busy. Well, we got 1:09 seconds, so I guess I'll just help out with whatever I can. Or, well, let's see how many of these I can make, actually. I could make 45, and I would still just end up running out of stone before anything else. So we'll go ahead and make, like, 30 of these and see if anything comes to do that. Okay, decent. We're up to, like, 400 course ammo for the assault rifle. It really does take a long time to kind of get everything going here, especially when I'm probably not doing it as well as I could be. But it just feels really rewarding when everything kind of lines up and starts working right. Speaking of, I didn't realize I'd leveled up, so now I'm level 30. I could get the makeshift shotgun. Mushroom cake requires flour, mushroom, cave mushrooms, eggs, and honey. I'm gonna Google just what the mushroom cake even does, because I have no idea if that's worth trying for or not. No idea. Interesting. Okay, there's a bunch of different kinds of cakes later on, so I'm just not going to worry about it for right now. I mean, I'm going to unlock it, but... Oh, I never made the enhanced hip lantern. I knew there was something else. Wait, did I? Okay, I did. That was almost really dumb. The other thing that I've unlocked is Meowmere. Now, I never actually got this in Terraria. I know that it's from Terraria. That's everything that I know about it. But it looks like I can build it. And I am using a sword right now, so it might be an upgrade. According to legend, the sword was brought back from the distant land by Kroajiro. Why? We have no idea. Fires a bouncing cat projectile with each swing to attack enemies. I mean... Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Workload's only 400, that's not actually that bad. I like that I'm just making hundreds of them on the conveyor belt as we go, though. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna aim that. Oh, they actually... Uh-oh. What the fuck? Uh-oh. I'm... might have knocked the meat off of my fish's bones. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it seems to have low sanity. I can't imagine quite what's going on there. Maybe that's just how this thing relaxes. Maybe that's normal. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I just did it with my sword and knocked the flesh off of its bones. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. Hopefully that's okay when I come back. Oh god. These two have made a large frozen egg. I'm gonna put 2 different ones in to breed real quick. Yeah, I should really start writing this down. I'm going to. 1 second. Let me grab some sort of a text file here. File new cow breeding history. So that was Mamorest and Piran equals whatever the hell that egg is. Alright, let's try Foxicle and Arsox. That sounds fun. Are they the right genders? They're not, they're both male. Foxicle and Biren, maybe. That'll work. Put 1 cake in there, so there's an egg when I get back. I should actually build the cooler. That should speed this up, I think. Or not? Is the cooler not... Is that not what that does? Oh, it requires an ice paddle for cooling. Okay. Nice. Wait, that's all that it... Okay. No, if that's what it's gonna do, I'm just gonna leave this one on the fridge. I thought that was gonna be a bigger difference. Where the hell did... Oh, crap, I just took that one out of the breeding farm. Okay, there we go. I think I've managed to unscrew that situation up. We'll take a quick peek over at this base, make sure nothing's imploding. With the turtle on here, we're up to 331 stone that I can bring back. That's actually exciting because that means that that's sort of solving that problem, and I should probably get myself another dig toys or 2. I never did see what was in this lake. So we'll head a little bit north-northwest from where we spawn in here. This way. Okay, those are Azerobes. They're level 37, which is actually kind of a problem for me. Oh, there's a level 40 in there somewhere. Okay. Don't really need to worry about that right now, since it's 10 levels ahead of me. Yeah, there's probably the boss there. Yep. Let's just go ahead and not be here. I think I'll head pretty much straight north. It looks like an area that I may have missed exploring when I went through the first time. So you got some swee. I do need some sweepas, though. Damn. The swee have noticed. Might have gotten what I needed out of that in one try, though. Nice. 3 out of 5 on those. We've got lots of hang-yous already. Looks like there's a couple of swee over there and over there. Usually you find one of those big ones anywhere that you find the little ones, but I only seem to have found the one. I think they're still chasing me. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna bring out Nox here and... Oops. Forgot I gotta get off before I push E. I'm gonna bring out Nox and see if there's anything hiding around nearby. No? Alright, looks like we got a building up ahead. Okay. So, I've never actually succeeded in beating a rampaging pal. Every time that I've come across one, they just kind of completely kick my ass. Dig Toys is already a bit of a problem to begin with, so a rampaging level 33 Dig Toys might be a really bad choice for me to be fighting. Yeah, I'm hitting 17s. I'm leaving. I changed my mind. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, Fangalope almost died immediately right there. If I can get over to here, I can at least get some height. Yeah, I'm hard passing on fighting that goddamn thing. It's still looking at me. I don't like that. Staring right at me. I was gonna go to that building, but I mean... Okay. It seems to have given up. I hope. I mean, if these Doomud want to deal with these guys for me, I'm pretty okay with that. But they're taking their sweet-ass time here. Oh, crap. What, we got 2 out of 5 of these? You know what? They're gonna kill Fangalope. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Please. Okay, well, I'm done. If I can at least catch one. I don't know why the other one didn't hurt me. Oh yeah, let's try this. Yeah, that didn't help. I did send bouncing cats off into the distance, though. Holy shit. I think this might be a little too high level of an area for me. I'm going to try and get to there. Just kind of keep fleshing out as many of these fast travel points as I can find for later. I do kind of want to try this, though, and see what kind of damage it does. Okay, really awkward to aim with, but really decent damage-wise. Oh, and they're just everywhere. Okay, that might have... I might have pissed off a whole bunch of enemies with that. No, I think we're good. So I want to kind of head southwestish. I feel like this is another good place where I could use Nox. How you doing, Walker Family Farm? And aside from the dying, yeah, no, it's even that part's kind of fun, honestly. Getting overwhelmed in this game is, it's entertaining, if nothing else. I feel like that's a kind of bad choice, though, fighting something 8 levels above me. We got some van worms up there, which technically are new, but 2 of them being level 35. Yeah, I haven't played it since the pre-Nintendo lawsuit, is what I've been calling it. And if you give me just a second to try and get to this, there's a bit of a movement tech where you can drag yourself with the grappling gun and then glide a lot faster. If you give me a second to grab this waypoint over here, I'll kind of show you around what I've got going on. It's usually a little faster. There we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Not that way. One of the things they added in was bounties, and you can like fight different people that have different bounties on them. They have purple kind of stuff over their head like this. This looks like this is going to be a pretty big problem for a level 20, but let's give it a shot. They did a collab with Terraria at some point and added Meow Mirror, which is the sword that I'm using here, which sends bouncing cats forwards in a ridiculous kind of a way. They apparently also did one with Ultra Kill, which seems like an odd decision to me, perfectly honest, but... yeah, this is ridiculous. This is my new favorite weapon. Especially just because this doesn't use a whole bunch of ammunition, and trying to get ammunition right now has been a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll head back to my base and show you what's going on over there. I will say, the time that I played this in early access, it never really dawned on me to build like a nice flat base with a lot of, you know, just perfectly flat level space in it, because I didn't know that I was going to need to build like 40 or 50 different things to be able to progress the base upgrade stuff. So this time around I've done things a little bit differently. I've been trying my hand at breeding random things together. And this time we got a large scorching egg, it looks like. And this was just something that I picked up in my travels. So I'll head over here. I chose to make a base at the beach that is just slightly south of where it starts you at right here, because there's a dungeon right there that respawns all the time, and because I can look at my base like this. So that's what I've got for my starter base so far. I figure I'll build it up maybe 1 or 2 more layers in the same kind of way that it is, or maybe even just stop it there, I'm not really sure. And eventually I'm probably going to spend a day or so making the whole bottom of it like a decent looking area for the pals to live in, and then like the next levels up are going to be, you know, work zones or something. They added this area in as well. It's like a send your pals off to auto dungeon for you sort of thing. As you beat different towers, you get different destinations you can go to, I think. And I'm just going to assign a bunch of pals automatically, so they just start marching in there. And I'm trying to keep a list of what pals I've had breeding with each other, so this is Foxicle and Piran. I'm just going to add that to my list. But yeah, they've added a ton of stuff. The tech tree now goes to level 80. So there's more to do there. I haven't actually looked at any of the stuff, but it goes all the way to 80. I've got my XP set at 20%, 0.2. Because the last time I remember playing it, it felt like I leveled up way too fast, and that I ended up I was making refined bars, and I was just getting comfortable making those by the time that it was like, okay, now you should be making PAL ingots. Here's a electric assembly line furnace monstrosity, and etc. So I've got a lot of, as you put it, automation going on here, but base number 2 is much more reminiscent of the first base that I ever made in Palworld, where it's just whatever needed to go down went down wherever it is. There's a ranch over here. It's sort of my overflow for making cakes and producing extra food for both of the bases. So this has got another 295 cooked berries in it right now. They probably delivered the cakes to here. Whoops. Yeah, there's 2 more cakes. So I can make 4 more pals have eggs, basically. Little confused why there isn't any ore in the chest. Do I have to put ore in the chest for them to put ore in the chest? What's going on here? One of the things I'm running low on right now is stone, so you can see that I've got that producing stone there. Oh shit. Someone is plotting a raid against your base. This is actually the first time that this has happened to me. I can pay 1,000 gold to not have to deal with this problem, and that sounds like a fantastic deal to me. 1,000 gold is literally nothing to me. Like, I've got 111,000 left in my inventory. So if you get raided, you can just pay to tell them to fuck off, which is kind of nice. I had no idea that they were going to put this much into it in a similar kind of a vein. I thought it felt like it was sort of... It maybe didn't feel finished, but it felt like the devs might be finished with it when they were having to start to deal with all the Nintendo problems. But clearly they just were like, well, this might work, so we're just going to keep chugging along, to hell with it. I have no idea how many pals are even in the game, but I'm pretty sure they added some more there. 204, which I think there was like 110, 120 the last time that I played, so a little ridiculous there. The map obviously has gotten quite a bit bigger. Honestly, I really didn't think they were going to recover from that. I thought when the Nintendo thing started happening, it was just going to be like, okay, it's on autopilot until we figure out whether we're sued. But it seemed, as you say, they just did the opposite. They used it like motivation. They pushed out a shitload more content. I don't need rifle ammo. Sorry, I'm kind of in a constant state of fighting my inventory. One thing that I don't think was in the early access that you might have saw me do is if you open your inventory and hit R, you get this page of exclusions, and anything that you don't want to auto-stack into chests, you just put into the exclusion list. And then when you hit stow, anything that's in your inventory that you've already got in a chest somewhere on your base, just auto-stacks. So you may have saw when I came back to my base, I did that, and my inventory just emptied right out, instead of having to go up to every chest like I used to have to before and quick stack, quick stack, quick stack, quick stack, quick stack, and then go look back through all of them to figure out where the hell my arrows went. Oh, this is what I should be doing, is grabbing these. Nice, someone actually made them, so I can make 73 of these, and stone continually is just my, my problem. I'm gonna make another 36 of them, though. Looks like the dungeon is ready to do again. Another thing that they added that they didn't have in the original game, and that they've completely changed progression-wise here. Before, you would do a dungeon, and at the end of the dungeon, sometimes you would get some blueprints. Instead of that, they've added a fishing minigame that often gives you blueprints or crafting materials for, like, the endgame stuff. Like the ancient civilization parts and all that kind of nonsense. But they've also made it so that you can find blueprints in... I'll see if I can find one during the dungeon. Little, like, scrap piles that you pick up. So you might be wondering, okay, well, what's the point of the dungeon then? When you level up, you get to choose one stat to increase, but at the end of the dungeon, it just gives you a potion, or sometimes two in the higher level dungeons, it seems, that just permanently increase your stat points. So if you look at my stats here, if I hit enhance, you can see this is the number of times that I've drank a potion that increases them, the same amount as a level up would increase them. Just kind of not having dealing with this dungeon trap the right way. Here's what I was talking about. Sometimes you can find little piles of scrap like this, and when you hit F to get them, this one didn't, but sometimes you end up getting schematics out of them. That chest gave me a cloth schematic. Oops. Left too early. Don't mind the view. Releasing pals like that also gives you a peach of kinship that makes pals happier with you. It makes them more friendly or whatever. There seems to be some kind of a... I haven't really explored it yet, but there's some kind of like a trust meter type of thing up here. A measure of a pal's trust in you rises based on how the pal is treated. Higher trust increases the pal's stats. So, presumably that's a useful mechanic, but I just kind of haven't explored it, and occasionally it tells me that varying pals that are in my inventory have gotten more trustworthy with me. So it seems to be just like a the more you use them situation. Can we stop climbing the cage? Jesus. So yeah, long story short, I'm pretty impressed with how they've done this. You might also notice these weird flowers. I didn't realize what they were for until just recently, but that was a power lotus small, for example. Aside from boss pals, they've got these like rampaging predator pals that exist throughout the world. And I haven't actually been successful in beating one yet, because I keep finding ones that are way higher level than me, but if you do, then it gives you a predator soul that you can use at the crafting bench to make more of the potions that I'm going to show you in just a second here when I open those two purple chests. Whoops, I was reading the chat and running right past them. So, not only does it give you technical manuals to finish dungeons, which give you tech points so that you have lots of points for the tree. I've got 55 and have all the stuff that I want unlocked, so you basically have infinite tech points if you run some dungeons. Speed Remedy. Extremely valuable potion, permanently raises your work speed by a slight amount, the equivalent of 1 level up, when used. And you can see my work speed is at 1020. Now it's at 1080. I think that's my favorite little feature that they've added, because it's making dungeons super, super worth it to me. Like, anytime I go past a dungeon, I should be doing it. It is the equivalent of a level up without actually having to level up. One day, I probably am going to go through and sort and fix all my chests, but it isn't that day yet. So this right here was the previous egg. Let's see, we got a Polapup. That's new. Among Polapups, the fastest slider on the snow earned the highest respect. That one does not have good stats, but it, I'm going to add that to my list. That was a Mamorest and a Piran that made that one. This one's got 17 minutes left, and that was the current two, the Foxicle and the Piran. So, I have no idea what I should or shouldn't be breeding. I've been just kind of going by hitting sort, picking a gender, and sorting by highest work suitability level. Let's try maybe Dinossum. Sure, why not? So it's a male. Whoops, which one of these is which? So I'll put a Dinossum male in, and if I sort this by female... Yeah, sure, let's do Dinossum and Azure Robe, why not? Ooh, or maybe Bake Me. I don't know. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll put this thing in, because I haven't actually ever seen it yet. So go to this, go to the breeding farm, set these two to breed. We'll add that to my list to mention that that's the next things. Dinossum and Bake Me. There are probably charts online of what you get from combining varying pals, but I just kind of find this a bit more interesting, doing it this way. This right here is the next egg that I'm hoping will hatch. And these guys are off to the races. Beautiful. How are we doing on food? 240 cooked berries. I might grab some from the other base. These guys are doing fine. Got 2 of them working on my pal orbs. That's nice. I will say, if you are going to lower the XP rate, 0.3 would probably be better than 0.2. I've been enjoying 0.2 because it's really making me able to enjoy the mid-game a lot more. But there have been a couple of times where I haven't really got a whole lot that I can do aside from just trying to level up. Like, that's not entirely true. I can still go and try to, you know, catch 5 of each pal and do that type of thing. But there has been a couple of times where it's like, you know, it'd be really nice if I had blank, but I won't have it for like 4 or 5 levels. Like, maybe I need the improved furnace to be able to make the next thing, but I won't have that until 34, and I'm 28 right now, and that's going to be quite a while. So keep that in mind if you are going to lower the XP rate. I think you can just raise it back up in the settings anyways, so it's not a big deal. I wanted to take a look at what this thing looked like. Weird. Oh, actually, something I did want to try with the breeding, maybe I'll do this for the next egg, is this thing here has a description Wixen in the Palpedia. I'll have to find the damn thing, though. Here it is. It explicitly says it's particularly hostile towards Catras, so I wonder what would happen if I made one breed with a Catras. There are no rules against the pals, bad man. I think I'll try that. Anyway, for right now, let's, I'm gonna see if I can catch another one of these. One of the big stumbling blocks that I had was trying to find something that had good kindling level. And then I came across this boss over here that is actually weak to my strongest pal. Where is he? This way. And it just so happens to have, I think it was kindling 5, it might have been 4, I can't remember, but it was higher than anything else that I've got. Oh, Rampaging Dire Hell. So, that's only level 11, so I can totally take that out. Should be able to take that out. You cannot catch the rampaging ones, you have to actually just win the fight. Guess I could be helping. And supply drop initiated. Here's another new thing. Sometimes you get supply drops, sometimes you get meteors that fall out of the sky. That was a supply drop. And we're in a somewhat low-level area, thankfully, so these are only level 12. And in the supply drop, we got oil, makeshift handgun schematic, and 2 stamina remedies, so that's going to give me 2 level ups worth of stamina. Sweet. And back to what I was actually doing. Oops, not quite how I wanted that to go. I wonder how good Meowmere is going to be against this. Yeah, I actually just finally caught a Mammorest recently and was like, you know, that feels pretty damn good. That feels just about right. Feels like it's about time. Okay, Meowmere is kicking this thing's ass. This is awesome. I might not even bother with the pal. I'm just gonna... Okay, would strongly recommend crafting Meowmere as soon as you're able to. Because holy shit, this might not look like it's beating its ass, but it is 3 levels ahead of me and a boss. So, yeah. Like, if I compare that to the damage from my machine gun here, I'm doing like 28 and 19. But that also requires ammo. without giving you too many spoilers, one thing I would recommend if you are going to start a new playthrough of this, as soon as you can, catch one of these things. It's called Daydream. It shows up in the first area in the nighttime. But its special ability, whoops, meant to click on it. Attacks hostile enemies with dark magic bullets. Those bullets will not reduce the target's health below 1. So if you're trying to catch pals and your sphere keeps missing, then you can just hit it with a sphere, and then as soon as it's out of the sphere, wait for that thing to attack it one time, and it'll never bring it below 1. A lot of the times I end up having enemies at like 1 HP by the time that I've caught the damn things. Super useful either way. You know, let's go straight ahead. There's apparently a bounty target out this way that I haven't fought yet. You can see you can really get some good momentum and distance with the, the glider trick. Almost feels a little bit cheap, but at the same time, eventually, I'm going to be able to move faster on a pal anyway, so it sort of doesn't matter. This feels ridiculous. I'm throwing cats at it, like, what the hell? This is fun. It looks like there's some stuff. I haven't even been to this island yet. I only have this visible because I found one of. They have these towers sort of everywhere. If you find one and go to the top of it, it reveals the map and a big area around you. It's really useful. They've added a ton of stuff to this. One thing I've been avoiding so far is seeing if I can get to this tree, but I mean, we're not that far from it, I guess. I might just kind of keep going this way and see if we can get there. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to go right across this island. No idea what level these are going to be, though. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Hell Zephyr. So I'm probably going to end up in the water at some point here. No, we made it. Wait, level 3? Why are these only level 3? Level 15. I should have tried to go to the tree earlier. What the hell? Why is the stuff in this area such a low level? Fox Sparks Crest. Well, you're getting hit with a sword.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit ridiculous. I was expecting like level 40, level 50, you know, high level stuff on the way to the tree. Apparently not. If I was supposed to go there immediately, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Okay, I already got those. Alright, sounds good. If you are still listening, one other thing that makes the glider really good is Celeray. If you can catch one of these, it prevents all fall damage and extends the duration of high-speed gliding, so I don't know if it's necessary, but it definitely makes this work better. Till you climb a tree.
Yep.
A little taller than I thought it was going to be. Isle of Silence church ruins. Interesting. Well, I guess we're going north, right? Wait, where the hell is the tree? Yeah, there it is. Kind of north-northwest. You know what, I'm going to grab the eagle statue. I keep forgetting what they're called over here first. Looks like there's another boss area over here. Is this going to be another, like, level 5 boss that I completely missed? God damn. Wait, how... how did it expect me to go from here to here? Why is there, like, level 3 stuff here and, like, level 30 stuff here? I'm so lost. I think they might have screwed up the coding on that one a little bit. Let's see how far I can yeet myself out here. Not that far. I thought I was going to get a little more height than that. Alright, Hell's Zephyr it is. The tree is so big that I have no idea how far actually it is away from me. Like, it could be pretty close. It could be just on the other side of this island, but the sort of parallax scrolling that I'm getting as I move to the left is making me think it's actually way the shit away. Fishing spot there. What are you? Turtackle Terra. Level 46. I'm really hoping that's not going to be a theme here. Level 46. Okay. Yeah, we are in a bad place to be. Oh shit, they see me already. Yep, this is bad. This is really bad. I need to get up into the air before they start exploding. Those things have like a attack where they just kind of kamikaze and explode on you. Alright, I think we're good. I don't think they're going to be able to hit me up here. That was... that was a little concerning. Alright, we made it to the next island, but it's not looking real good. And that tree is way further away than expected. If I go through the air like this, it might not be too bad. I'm basically just going to keep leapfrogging between these statues. What is that? Ephedrine Aqua, level 53. Yeah, we have gone too deep. I'm still going for the tree, but we are way too deep right now. I don't know if chest scaled the level of the area, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. It had a gold key, so it seems like it was worth it. We got something over there called Prickster. Gonna need that for sure. Alright, we're going out to sea. I don't think I can just go directly to the tree, but I don't see anything that's stopping me. There's no way I catch it, but I'm still going to check fishing spots like this for purple stuff. From my experience, these are impossible to catch, for me at least. Yeah, that's already gone. Maybe this one. Given them in a really high level area anyway, I assume they're going to be more difficult. So... that's just been luck so far on this one. Oh. There's a chance, but it isn't a good chance. Unfortunately, it can move faster than I can move this little green bar. Shit, that was almost it. Oh! Ping King Lux. Cool. Got something new out of that. Matter of fact, I kind of want to try catching one of these normal fish just to see if they're as difficult. Or if that was just because it was purple. No, this seems about the same. Maybe a little easier. Or maybe not. Wait, that was level 53. Oh my god. Okay, so if I ever have that problem where I've out-leveled my pals, I just need to go fishing in a high-level area. Or if I accidentally end up knocking out my combat pal, maybe I'll just swap out to a level 53 Ping King Lux that'll just scale to my level. Oh, that's new. Croagiro Noct? I will say it does feel a little bit goofy that I can fish off the back of a flying pal. But man, is it ever convenient. Oh my god, come on. Nice. Okay, we got another level 51 Ping King Lux. And we're heading back towards this, giant, kinda not rendered in correctly tree. I'm sure that'll fix itself. If I get all the way there and there's no, like, quick travel things or easy way back, I'm gonna drown myself because I'm not going all the way back. Little worried about that icon that I see right there, because that usually means I can't get past. But I can't tell if that's at the tree or if that's in front of the tree. Perhaps I should have done this with a faster pal. Getting a little more worried now that I see that. I mean, it looks like I can at least go on shore. Foot of the World Tree. Okay, navigation ain't going so great. Before I do anything else, I'm just gonna swap to Nox. Hit this real quick. Nothing. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any eagle statues. Oh, there's one 280 meters this way. Fingers crossed that it's actually on this side of the barrier. Oh, there it is right there. Perfect. A little bit afraid to Spider-Man myself around here. So I don't want to end up slinging myself into something way higher level than me. Alright, we've got the foot of the world tree. Now, I'm assuming that I can't go through this. It really looks like I can't go through this. Looks like there might be something over here. Interact with altar. Enter the world tree. The world tree is completely shrouded in mysterious energy. You'll have to find some... Okay, I can't go in there. It's not a fishing spot down here or anything, is there? You know what? I'm gonna just fast travel away from here then if I can't really do anything here. But I guess technically I made it here. And it was probably worth coming just so that I have the fast travel point. Still a little surprised that I didn't see any pals around. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that I've killed Scutlass. I'm gonna try taking it out and putting it back in, maybe. Okay, it's attached to itself again. Not quite sure what that was all about. Let's see, food-wise, we only have 147 berries here, so before I do anything, I'm gonna switch over to this base, grab like half of their food, and come back with it. They have less food than I thought they did. Maybe I should cancel the cakes. I mean, I've got like 5 of them. I'm gonna finish this one off, cancel it, and then turn them all into baked berries. For a new technology, we're already using a makeshift assault rifle. Sniper module, spear range and capture strength. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's make that. Cryogenic coolant, we need to be able to do that. I don't really understand what this would get me. High quality hot spring, cryogenic coolant needs ice organs. Probably going to want to switch out who's in my nursery pretty soon in that case. These two have made a large damp egg. That was Dinosum and Bake Me. This was the previous egg. And that made a pyrin. So that's going on my list with Foxicle and pyrin. We get pyrin. So Dinosum and Bake Me can get switched out. For what I don't really know, though. Highest work suitability males I've got... maybe a Needle? With... Polipup. Needle plus Polipup. This is a randomly found egg. And it's another deer. No idea what a flame cauldron does, but we're going to go ahead and begin research on that immediately. And for the PAL research station, where the hell is it? There it is. I'm going to assign pyrin. So this is going to need about 18 minutes. These guys are about a quarter of the way there. But they do need a cake. Alright, food situation's back under control. Not entirely sure what I should do at this point. Grenade ammo. Not gonna need that. And if I'm being honest, I might be done with the crossbow. Like, I've got 450 shots for a machine gun. I'm kind of past the point of a crossbow. But it is kind of nice to have with me, so maybe I'll just hold on to it for nostalgia until I need the inventory space. Not actually sure who's in my ranch right now. Right, I only put Dumund in there because I needed, whatever my planting pal is here to get the hell out of there, basically. So I no longer need Dumund, but I do want... I don't remember what pal it is, but I know there's one that gives me ice organs. There it is, Foxicle. I'm about to need a bunch of cryogenics, like cooling liquid and stuff, and that requires ice organs, so we'll do that. I think Lunaris kicked my ass when I fought it the last time, so I'm going to try this again. Yeah, this was that area because there was a war sect right along that ridge that was like almost level 40. What are you? Level 49 and 51 Raxosaurus. I'm going to avoid that, but what the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, it's a Tarantus. Oh, level 33 though. I could take that. What was those dinosaurs stay in their lane? Nice. 4 out of 5 on Tarantus. With the power of the sword, I might not even summon a pal here. I might just try this shit. Bring it on, Lunaris. It's not doing a lot, but it's not doing a little. Okay, that was more than half of my shield in one hit. That's a bit of a problem. It is insane how good this is compared to any other weapon I've had so far. Please? Alright, we got ourselves a Lunaris. It can control those who carelessly stare into its eyes. Those seen with a Lunaris are in its mind simply under its control. So it's kind of like that creepy description of drowsy or hypno or whatever. But I'm just not going to talk anymore about. Anyway, we definitely cannot screw around with a level 49 Dinosum Lux. But I'd like to head up here and see if we can find a war sect. It's kind of high level, but... Yep! That's the wrong button. If I can fight one at a time, it'd be fine. Okay, it hit them both. Shit. I wonder if this is even using up durability on the sword, because it's not actually striking anything. Why you gotta be so difficult, Warsec? Just get in the ball. Ultra hard armor surrounding its body is extremely strong and heat resistant. Even a napalm blast would hardly leave a scratch. And if memory serves, I think I tried to go up here and ended up dying before I could go into this building. Maybe. There was some sort of really strong enemy. I think it might have actually been Warsects. No, I got this. Never mind. Well, let's get 2 more then. Gotta get 5 eventually. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The fact that they can actually hit me from where they are might turn out to be a bit of a problem. That one thankfully got stuck in the scenery somewhere over there. Alright, that was lucky because if that didn't catch, that was going to be a really bad time. Oh. Eliza B and B guards. I need more of them.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an Eliza B yet. Can I just catch the B guard? No, I'm just gonna get... Oh god. I'm dead. No? Okay, that one just blew up on its own. I think I might have actually caught one of them, though. Nice. Okay, I might die here. I'm poisoned, so if this doesn't catch it, I'm probably dead. It was such a good thing to invest in making those red spheres, holy crap. A chosen queen for rule over the bee guards, there is never a never-ending stream of servants willing to work themselves to death for the pleasure of serving their queen. A little weird, but alright. Alright, I'm a little hurt at the moment, so this isn't great, but I guess we're fighting another war sect. Oh good, there's two of them. I might be in more trouble than I'd realized. If I can get that one to jump off the cliff, though. I only need to catch one of them. Alright, that's 5 out of 5. This one doesn't matter. Ooh. Okay. A little bit ridiculous. Oh god, what's after me now? Oh Jesus, there's more bee guards. Okay, it ran into a tree. That was just really lucky on my part, I guess. Alright, 4 out of 5. If I can get this one, I'm 5 out of 5 on bee guards. 58%, don't fail me now. It failed me. 73 with the crit. Yeah, okay. That's not great. Alright, if everything's just about done trying to kill me, I've leveled up again, so that's nice. Oops. I can get a weapon assembly line. A PAL recovery grenade? That actually sounds like it'd be pretty good. Might need that. Wait, what? Remote access terminal for the PAL box. Set it up wherever you'd like to build a base of your own design. I don't really know what that means, but I can build a better grappling gun, so I'm going to do that the next time that I get to the base. And it looks like if I go straight in this direction quite a ways, there's another boss encounter somewhere over there. So I'm going to try and kind of do this and then turn left. Damn it, right into the tree. Take two. Nice. Straight ahead. I'm actually gonna skip whatever is straight ahead, and I'm gonna... Oh Jesus, it was an Elizabeth. Yeah, that might have been a good decision to skip that. I'll go for this wild pal egg. And you know what, it's so far up, I'm just gonna Hell Zephyr my way straight up the mountain.
Yep. Yep.
Not quite sure where it ended up. Oh. Well, never mind. There's a effigy over here and a quick way up. I'm a little bit curious how Nox works when it comes to, like, verticality, so I'm going to use it up here. And it doesn't look like it did anything. Alright. Okay, so the Mosander is a little high level, but the Leaf Fan... This one's 30. Yeah, we got this. That should be no problem if I can hit it. There we go. A little weird to aim, but my god is this sword ever awesome. Oh, you want some more? I got 77 Pal Spheres and a 68% chance. I think we got this. Mosander, on the other hand, might be a little bit tough. I'm still going to try, but it might be a bad choice. I think because I have the high ground like this, I should be able to use part of the cliff to kind of prevent some damage to me. It might kill it. Nope. Alright, I'm going to be honest with you. Mailmere is... I won't say it's broken or anything like that, but it's overtuned. It's a little stronger than I feel it should be. I guess it makes up for it for being kind of awkward to actually aim in the first place. Nice, got him in one. Okay, it has been using durability up on the sword.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't too bad to craft, so I can't imagine it's going to be very expensive to repair. Jesus, what is that? That egg is bigger than I am. Huge dark egg. I almost want to go back to the base just to get that thing hatching. That, I don't think there's gonna really be anything out this way. Let's see, the nearest one of these I could go to is pretty much to just turn completely around, so I think I'm gonna grab Nox. I'm gonna cast this once, and then I'm gonna jump on Fangalope. No, nothing. Okay. Ow! I killed it by accident. Come on. Oh, whoops. I'd switched to the crappiest spheres that I have. And it still worked. Okay, well, 5% chance. I guess don't argue with it. And we still need some leaf fans.
Yeah.
And 5 out of 5. Alright. Maybe I should come back here in the nighttime and see what spawns, or I could just wait for 30 seconds or so by the looks of the indicator. It's a weird looking chest. Wait. What? The fuck? Where did it... Am I going crazy, or did that just say I could catch a chest and then it ran away from me? I don't see it anywhere. Oh. Okay, actually, if I direct this to attack it, then I should get like an icon on it, right? I just follow Hellzephyr, I guess. Oh, no, it's already gone. Okay. That didn't work out. Am I supposed to, like, hit it and chase it and hit it and chase it, I guess? That might be it there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I did hurt it. It's down to 29% catch rate. I'm just gonna eat this out and hope. Yeah. Mimog. Alright. Well, at least it didn't go too far this time. Get another chance at a robin quill. Oh shit, I didn't see where that thing just went. I don't know if that was the Mimog or if that was my cat thing, but something went over this way. Oh, was that it there? Nice. No, that's just a goddamn chest. Huh. Unfortunate. Oh, this is new. Given that that's the first time that I've found that, I'm gonna add custom marker. Oh, can I not put a tag on what it says that it... Okay, well. Maybe I can change what it is. Whatever, good enough. Seems to be lots of good stuff here. We got quartz and an absolute crap ton of sulfur. Really disappointed that chest got away from me, though. Maybe I'll jump on Hell Zephyr and sort of take a quick peek around the area. I thought it came down this way. But I don't see it anywhere. Unless that's it. Oh, that is. Please? Alright, pain in the ass thing caught. There was once a tradition of handing out an award to the person who met their end in the most foolish way. The Darwin Award, the first award given for being unaware of Mimog opening the chest. Okay. Mimog gives out Darwin Awards, basically, is what I'm reading out of that. That's fantastic. Not really understanding the naming convention, but... like a mimic, I guess? Mimic? Mimog? Well, I'm gonna kind of make my way back to the statue. I think it's probably time to do a quick breeding swap. Level 37 Hell Zephyr. I still need to catch a few Grin Tails. Go with the level 32 first, I guess. First try. Alright, 4 out of 5. If we find one more Grintail, we'll be all set there. I see something in the distance this way that I can't quite identify. Sandra. No, Nox didn't find anything. I think we got 5 of those already. Really? Grintail's the only thing that I'm going to find around here in the dark? That seems unlikely. I mean, I guess there was a Hell Zephyr, but I would rather not find that. Yeah, not really seeing anything. Alright. Back to base we go. Sorry, this is a single-player playthrough. Appreciate the enthusiasm, though. Like, there's some other streamers that are playing on multiplayer servers or worlds or whatever, but this is just a single-player one. Alright, so these two have made a large dark egg. And incubating this one we get Azure Robe. Not ideal, but that was a Dinossum and a Bake Me. So the knee doll and Pola Pup, I think, are what are in here right now, right? Yeah, so that's the large dark egg. I don't think I've got any other eggs, and it looks like quartz is going to be a new one. Same thing with hardwood. We'll get these guys started on 268, sure. We'll get them started on a few more bars. And I am so goddamn lost with what I need to do in this game at this point that I'm gonna need a minute. So I'm gonna have them... get back to work on making cakes, I think. We'll get another 6 of those going. And at base number 2, I want to make sure they haven't run out of food or had any kind of sustaining kind of an issue there. 192, 157, so they're not doing too badly. They're recouping finally. I had this place making cakes for me for a long time, and they almost ran completely dry on food. Ice organs, decent amount of PAL stuff, okay. There was a couple things that I need to craft now that I think about it. There's an upgrade to the grappling gun that's going to be the very first thing that I want to worry about. Oh, and the sniper module. Totally forgot about that. Did that... Okay, that auto-equip. That gives me more sphere range and capture strength. That'll be handy. And looking over here, I want... this. Yeah, I have no idea what is better about this or how, but an upgrade's an upgrade. You know what, that's going to be done shortly, but I might as well just leave my pals to it and jump over here into this dungeon. Trying to hit this pretty much every time it respawns, just because it's so convenient to be able to farm dungeon stuff out of it. Whoa, okay. A little bit of barfy camera, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna Hell Zephyr my way across here. I don't think I need Paldium or coal right now, but I will grab that chest. And we're fighting Gummas. Nice quick little dungeon run, and we've got Speed Lotus. I feel like I'm getting a hugely disproportionate amount of speed remedies more than anything else. I'm fine with it because it means that I've got super fast crafting speed, but seems a little strange. We're at 77% on that. We got anything we can do with the statue? Another 1% movement speed, yes please. Scorching Egg gets me another Arsox. I think I already had 5 of those though. And these two are done having sex, so I can actually put another random set of pals in here. What is Healing Coach? Oh, interesting. Well, let's go work suitability level by males. Ooh, War Sect. Okay, yeah, we'll do a war sect with... Whoops. Maybe Petalia? Bug type and a grass type? And we need 14 minutes on that egg, 34 on the huge egg that I found. See if anyone's worked on this. Oh, they almost finished it for me, nice. I have no idea how different the Giga grappling gun is from the one that I've got right now, but I do have a good way to test this. So my current one can reach to right there. Whoops. And the Giga grappling gun, oh damn, can reach all the way to there. And I think the further that it yanks me, the faster that I go, basically, so that's actually really good. Let's see, I never built one of these because I need cement and cryogenic coolant. I seem to always need cement. Should just build like, or make like 100 of it. And cryogenic coolant is aquatic and ice organ. Okay. Everyone seems to be busy on my base, so I guess I'll just pitch in and help a little bit. I'll make 10 of these, cancel it, and then make the cryogenic stuff. Thinking about it because it's the same workbench. And hopefully that'll help my pals relax a little bit better. High quality hot spring. You know what? I'm going to put it sort of back here, I think. Just a bit of an out-of-the-way corner that I don't really use much. And they can figure that out on their own. I'm going to queue up some cement over here. As soon as I find it. There we go. Oh, and I needed to build a weapon assembly line, I guess. Shit, which means I actually need to build boards, not cement. It's always something. Now I can put a bunch of cement into the queue. And surprisingly, I would run out of stone before I'd run out of anything else doing that. So put a few Pokeballs in the queue. That's going. This needs to be re-queued up. Should be able to quick stack the flour into where it goes, and a bunch of other stuff. I no longer need this grappling gun. And I need to put one cake into here. Not really sure where everyone is at the moment, but... Right, this guy should be just about finished with this. Flame Cauldron. I'm going to take a look at what that does. Well, 21. Improves fire making speed. Okay, so yeah, that would actually be quite useful if I had that. Running a little bit low on cakes, given that Piran is working on research instead of on actually fire-making stuff. That's okay. They are... You know what? I'll wait until these two are done with their egg. I'm going to write down what combination I've got going right there. That is a war sect plus a... I forget the damn name of that thing. Weird little grass thing. Petalia. That gives me a large, dark egg. Actually, matter of fact, I keep meaning to do this. I want any of the, like, egg incubators that I'm using for things that have actually hatched to be inside of the breeding center here. And we'll build a third one just for posterity. And it looks like the flame cauldron has finished research, so I should be able to unlock that. Flame cauldron. Alright, I need to find 2 more pals to get breeding into the enclosure now. That should speed up all of my fire-making stuff, kindling stuff. Alright, let's pick 2 random pals and get them to fun. Maybe Wixen as the female and... No, maybe Lovander as the female. Lovander and Warsect, why not? That sounds horrifying. Let's just not think about what that would actually look like and put these 2 in the breeding farm. One cake, and then... yeah. Alright, we can finally get Piran back on cooking duties. That's really good. Which means I should probably set some kind of research up. Yeah, shit, doesn't really help me much. If I go and loot the cement from the box over here, I should be able to, assuming someone's built some? No? Okay, I guess we're making cement. I really gotta get better handiwork, pals. How long is this thing going to be deployed for? A long time. Okay, I can put 1 more pal into my base. And if I sort this by highest handiwork, what do we got? Eliza B. Oh shit, yeah, that thing is definitely going into my base eventually. Level 4, level 4, level 4, level 3, and something useless. But for the time being, I might just go with this one. Planting and gathering are good and high, and we've got kind of a lot to plant and gather at the moment. The farm seems to be really taking up a lot of various pals' time. So I might just kind of give them a little hand here. Nice, this one's making my Pokeballs for me. Hyperspheres, that is. If I hop back over here... realize it won't really help me with my current problem, but I'm going to set our newest pal, if I can, there we go, to the research center for handiworking until that's done. These have got 4 minutes and 15 minutes on our eggs, and then we'll have another egg probably by then from these two. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Check out the other base real quick, make sure I don't have to do anything over there. Nobody's starving, nobody's having issues. Not a lot of mining going on. I can't get into the food because this thing's standing in it. There we go. 293 cooked berries. That's not great, but it's not too bad. I don't know why this isn't being seeded right now. Oh, now it is. What have I got for pals that should be doing that? We'll deal with that later. For the time being, this will give my main base a decent chunk of resources that it needed, mostly stone and ore. I should be able to come over here and grab the rest of these hyperspheres, very nice. And why is no one working on the cement? Alright, well, that's fine. At least we have 80 hyperspheres. That'll be a little longer on the breeding situation. Alright, let's go back to exploration. It looks like I never actually went to the southern part of this island out to the west, and I'd kind of like to take a look. I can see the edge of a boss. That's pretty much exactly the direction I'm facing. Let's see if I can get a good launch here. Oh, that was nice. Looks like we're going to stop here at this church. Seems to be a lot of churches in the land of Palworld. And I'm 95% sure I need that cremus. Yoink him right out of the... Oh, no, he didn't. Alright, score. So we're heading this way, I think. Yep. And I never actually went over to the Seabreeze Archipelago. Oh. That's a lot higher level than I was expecting it to be for this area. Level 31 univolt. I mean, I'll throw hands, but... Whoa. Okay, yep. The aftershocks are kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, Fengalope, don't fail me now. Kinda failing me here, Fengalope. I'm just gonna go ahead and retrieve my Fengalope, because it's not helping me much. Let's see what the catch rate's like. 7%. Oh, I'm on the wrong Pokeball. Oh. Stop that. I don't like it. Why are you spinning? What's happening? What the fuck was that? Okay. It might be stuck on the ground right now for some reason. Got him. Jesus. That was nuts. It looks like we haven't been to the south from here. Oh, hey, a dungeon. And another crevice. Just yoinked that one right off the ground. That's 5 out of 5. This is a level 13 dungeon, so we should be able to just smash right through it for the rewards. Not in the market for a fuddler at the moment. This is different. What the hell? Giant fat toad. Just want the purple one. Okay. Okay, we'll just catch everything and then get it at the end. Oh, maybe? No? What's going on here? Okay, the fact that neither of them are going for it, I think they're somehow bugging out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Seems to happen sometimes. Okay, I guess that was the wrong way. What is that, Pixie? Well, that was easy. We did level up though, so I might be able to get some new technology going. And we get a speed remedy. Maybe just this dungeon always gives a speed remedy. I never really thought about it that way. Maybe specific dungeons give specific remedies. Wait a minute, that wasn't the one outside of my base. That was a random one. What am I talking about? In my head, just every level 13 dungeon is apparently the one that's just outside of my base, so never mind me. Wait, I can just run into things to hurt them? Jesus. Okay, Bangalope is awesome. Hoocrates, though. I'm gonna go ahead and yoink you. Not what I meant to do. This would be a good place for one of these. Don't need a Gummos, although I think I've already beaten that one, haven't I? No, I guess I haven't. Okay, well, we'll go back in a minute. If I get wrecked by a level 11 Gummos, there's going to be trouble. Oops. Well, that's 5 out of 5 rubies. That was about as easy as that could ever be. Already got Tansy. Gummos is kind of northeast. So I'm going to go ahead and launch myself from up top. Oh yeah, that's some good speed. Looks like there's a boss right there as well, and some sort of situation. One-shot him. Fangalope kicks ass. I keep hitting that wrong button. Alright, we got another dungeon right here. Finding all kinds of them. Looks the exact same to me, so I guess we'll just go straight forward. It's the main thing that I'm here for, is those stat boosters. Another speed remedy. I mean, I'm happy to have super fast work speed, don't get me wrong. But it does seem... maybe it's just the lower level dungeons. But it just seems like I'm only getting speed remedies anymore. Like I'm at 19 speed remedies to this many of the other ones, the yellow numbers. Oh well. Stat boost is a stat boost. We're going... wait, what? Oh, should be a boss right up here. Luxurious Thicket. And we'll head up there first. And there's another dungeon. Jesus. I really like the little vistas that it shows you like this. Like the sort of swing around shots. Huge map. Alright, first things first, there's a boss over here. Didn't even look at the level, 23. Should be able to handle that with the sword. There's a Caprity Knocked. First time seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really don't appreciate you poisoning me. Got it. And if it's going to put this many dungeons together, I might as well do them. Free stat boost incoming. Another level 13. Yeah, I've got enough Kilamaris. You know what? They're not hitting me. They're just hitting the fuddlers. Oh shit. Oh shit, jump off. Okay. That didn't go so well. Wait, what the f... Alright. Let's do it like this. Got more than enough Jolt Hogs. Got it in one. Another speed mermony. Okay, I guess I'm just getting more crafting speed. Don't really have a lot that I can get rid of here easily. There we go. Good enough. So from where I am right now, if I go pretty much straight to the east, there should be one more... Or no, to the west. What am I doing? Got a little turned around there. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. No, it's level 27. That might be okay.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Huh.
Nice. Got a bronze cherry. New pal. Yeah, it looks like we can kind of keep going this way, I think. Yeah, this way. I did get 5 left monks, okay. Somebody named Crash over here. So we'll just crash right into them.
Yeah.
And from here, we can go kind of this way, I think. Okay, so northeast. Nice. Pals have returned from the expedition, so it's a good time to go and set up another breeding set. I'll check out this boss, and depending on what happens, we'll go and sort out the pals next. Level 11 Sweeper. Yeah, I think I'll put this away. I'll just knock out the Swee before I deal with the Sweeper. Okay, closest teleport's gonna be a little ways in any direction. Looks like there's one that I haven't actually found over here, though. And what are you? Newbie Pal Tamer, and you're just walking around. That's a little strange. You're a Pal Tamer too, aren't you? My goal is to become the strongest Pal Tamer. Care to test your skills in a duel? Of course, Island Custom dictate that it'd be a fight to the death. That means we're putting our lives on the line. Yeah, I'll fight you. Oh. I thought that was going to be a little harder. Oops. Well, guess he made a mistake challenging me. Back at our base, we should be able to do a couple of things here. Since I was gone, I've leveled up, so I've got a couple of more tech things to look at. The old revolver, polymers. Don't really need electric mines, I don't think. Blazehound and Brawn Cherry saddles. A summoning altar, that sounds interesting. What does that do? Alrighty then. Probably something for a little later on by the sounds of it. And we can check on how our crafting has been going. Hopefully someone made the cement. That's enough of it, honestly. It's a decent little chunk. Pick up the rocks. There we go. What is this? I don't remember unlocking the large feed bag, but yeah, sure, let's go ahead and make that. Why not? And then we can take a look at our breeding situation here. Why do we still have... Oh, I have 120 cement. Just trying to figure out why my inventory was still so heavy. And that brings it to 162. Alright, so... out of the way. This is their egg. And this one was... Needle and Polapup. Oh, whoops. That got me a Catris. Not super helpful. And this one was Warsect and Petalia, which got me something called a Prickster. 5,000 types of venom, some are deadly enough to cause instant death. Interesting. Well, it's a new pal anyways. There's something I'd wanted to try. I want to try putting... let's see, that doesn't matter. Oh, a Palpedia number, I guess, whatever. A Catris, which I should have in here somewhere. Yep. Okay, Catrus male with... I could sort this to fire type. A Wixen female. Apparently they hate each other. But I see no reason that I can't force them to breed. I feel like I'm losing cake. Hang on a sec. If I loot this, and then I auto-store this... No, it's not auto-storing the cake. I guess I just ran out. This was a huge egg that I found randomly, and it's a Catrus ignis. Interesting. I thought... Well, I guess Catrus ignis would be pretty much the closest thing to Wixen plus Catrus, wouldn't it? That should be all the way at the end. And it's alpha. Very interesting. That's just weird. Okay, we don't have any other random eggs, I don't think. We got one cake. Need to take a quick peek at the other base and see what's going on there. Make sure everything's working. Probably be a good idea to deal with the food situation. So we got 189, 137. I'm going to probably put some more berry plantations down. What do I need for that? Berry seeds and wood. As if I know where I've got berry seeds. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It's going to take me longer to find the berry seeds in random chests in my base right now than it is to just go over here and pick some berries. And just grab a couple of trees while we're at it. So I'd like 6 berry seeds total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I happen to know that I need a little bit of wood, so we'll just chop one full tree. That'll be more than enough. And back to the base. I get my hand getting the first round started. No idea what the hell that Incineram is doing over there. Slacking off. Why are these only at like 65% sanity? That's weird. I think they have enough beds. Oh no, I actually do need one more bed. Oops. That might be why he's slacking off and at low sanity. He has nowhere to sleep. Okay, this tree is getting in my way of planting this, so this is coming down. And actually will make me able to make more beds, so... Let's go ahead and grab a couple. A visitor has arrived at the base. That's not a good thing. Alright, that'll deal with that situation for the foreseeable future. And... You know what? Get in the ball. Get in the pal ball. Get in the orb. You wanna try and extort me for money? Now you work for me. Okay, where is this so-called herd of man-eating wild pals? There they are. Thing is, I actually would like to catch these. You guys can go back to work, I got this. What else are they gonna send at me? Yeah, that's kind of nothing. Imagine paying thousands of dollars to avoid that. Bet that negotiator feels stupid now. Alright, do we have a decent amount of stone, another 200. Not a whole lot of ore, but I guess we've kind of mined it out right now. Grab what's on the ground. And we'll head back to base. At some point I leveled up, so I've now got access to the improved furnace, which is pretty cool. The refined metal pickaxe, refined metal axe. So what do I need for the furnace? 5 cryogenic coolants. Yeah, let's call it 15. I'll make 5 of them and then leave it to the pals to do the last 10. Oh, I guess I should take the bars out of it before I destroy this. I wonder if those two have made an egg yet. Alright, refined ingots take ore and coal. I thought I could use charcoal for that. Huh. I guess not. I'm gonna start making 40 of those immediately, though. And I don't have cake in here, so I'll need to add some. And that immediately gives me a large scorching egg. Just to double check that was, yeah. So that's going right here. And let me check my notes. So I did not, in fact, write that down. So I get this right. This is Catrus and Wixen. I'm gonna probably assume that's gonna be a Catrus Ignis that comes out of this, but it might be something totally different. I have no idea. But since we've got all our pals here, I'm gonna sort by male, work suitability level, and yeah. And just pick some random things to put in here. Maybe like Bushi. And Lunaris? That could be cool. Food supply is actually looking pretty good here. We got 650 and 130 left to cook. Let's see. I feel like I've got some random crap in my inventory that I shouldn't. I guess it's just the berries. And I wanted to take a quick peek at how the food supply is going on the other base before I do anything else. As long as it's going up and not down, we're not in trouble. 75 and 293, so it does look like they're doing a pretty good job of keeping these moving. But I'm just going to give them a little bit of a nudge in the right direction here. Alright. We probably don't need this much cake production from the ranch pals at this point, if I'm being completely honest. So it might be a good idea to switch them out for various organs. So that's the cow, the chicken, and the bee. I have no idea what organs I actually need right now, though. Well, that can be a problem for whenever it comes up, I guess. So we got 20 ore, 35 stone can come with us. This thing appears to be a little tired. %68 sanity. I gotta work on getting these guys better sanity. Maybe I should build some, where is it? Some of these. I feel like maybe I was supposed to build more than one of those. And I've also built none in that base. Ah well, not my problem. Yet. So we got 16 minutes, that's halfway there. I'm gonna send out a contingency out to the exploration zones here. And then I think I'm going to take off for now. As much as I'm getting completely addicted to this game, I do need to stop playing it so bloody much and take a little bit of a break from it today. Oh wow, we had 1,000 wood just hanging out here. And did this ever get... Oh, it did. Actually don't know what that was. I think that was kindling training of some sort. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just like to have something researching at all times if I can. We'll check the statue real quick. A little more movement speed, and that'll be it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.